These are some reasons why law of attraction works, and it's no secret to anyone. If you're attracted to something while you're doing work, it's going to be very beneficial for you. So coming up first on our list, we have the motivational part. If you're motivated to do something, you're going to go ahead and do it regardless. It doesn't matter whether it takes years to do or if it takes a couple minutes. If you're determined, you're going to go ahead and get it done. Being inspirational with your work is also very important. If you don't have meaning with your work, then why are you even doing it? It's like going into a 9-to-5 job that you hate. Even though you hate it, you still have to provide for yourself. But if you can go ahead and find a job that pays just as much or more that you enjoy, then you're obviously going to want to go ahead and do it because you have inspiration. You know you want to get to a certain end goal with it, and you're going to do and stop at nothing that blocks your way to go ahead and achieve that. So be inspirational whenever you're working. Who knows, you may change someone else's life. Hard work is very important as well. Whenever you work hard, you're always going to end up playing hard as well after. So put in the hard work during the day or at night, whenever you prefer to work, so that during your free time, your downtime, you can do whatever you want. Again, that's one of the great deals and goals of being an entrepreneur. Being a very hard worker is why you're going to be attracted to attraction of work. It's just going to make sense. It's going to gel well together. And overall, you're just going to love yourself overall. Dedication is something a lot of people have problems finding. Usually in a marriage, you're dedicated. Obviously, if it's in a bad marriage, you're not going to be dedicated to that other individual, but usually relationships are formed because of the strong bond of dedication. You're dedicated to the other person or to your job or to whatever you're doing, and you're going to stop at nothing to make sure that works out. So what happens when you lose dedication? Well, your work gets lazy, your relationship gets lazy, it gets very torn apart, and it's not going to overall be beneficial to yourself. So dedicating your life to something, dedicating your work to something is a huge reason why you're going to continue to grind, continue to make the marriage work, continue to go ahead and do the group of work that you're already doing. It's going to make a lot of sense. You don't have to pay money to be smart. Using your brain is completely free. Using smart decisions can help you in any line of work. It can help you in life overall too. There's an old saying that goes, work smarter, not harder. So if you're doing something for somebody where you can do it a little bit easier, maybe cut a couple corners, and it may not affect them, well then go ahead and consider doing it. You have to be willing to work smarter and not harder, because you're going to just end up tearing yourself down day after day after day if you don't work smart. Being with others can boost the team morale a huge percentage. When Steve Jobs first started Apple, he wanted to try it on himself. Well, when he realized that was literally next to dang near impossible, he ended up investing in a couple of smart coders, and boom, they built one of the most profitable organizations of all time. So whenever someone wants a percentage of your profit, you have to make them obviously work for it. You have to gel well with them. You just have to work with them, and being around others definitely boosts team morale by 110%. Because when you're working with others, you end up actually making sure you're doing the work, and you're a little bit more motivated because you have someone next to you cheering you on. Sharing goals is also very healthy. You want to make sure you always keep a clear-cut list of goals. Every single month, for me at least personally, I like to update my goals, and if something happened and I reached a goal, I check it off. But if I haven't already, I make sure to highlight it and stress extra importance on it for the next month so that I can achieve it and get to where I want to be in the future. Assets is another big key. Unfortunately, a lot of people only care about this, and like I said, the reasons I listed before for the attraction of work is because they're very important, but assets are equally as if a little less important in my opinion. Having a good assets bond is very key to your success. If you're going ahead and spending half or even more than half your paycheck every week, well then what's the point of even working for the company? You have to be willing to save at least 30% of what you make to a minimum, because you want to make sure that you have some rainy day money. Maybe you want to go ahead and invest something. Maybe you even have an end goal of working for yourself in the future, so you need to save at least half of your paycheck every month to achieve that goal for 2 years. Goals and assets go along with each other. Don't mix them up. Sharing the wealth is also key. Once you've reached that general area where you're a billionaire like Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, you have the amount of money to give back. You don't want to keep that money stored up forever, right? You're not going to live forever either. Obviously, you're going to die out before your money goes. So you want to make sure you end up going ahead and donating a good amount of money, whether it's to charity, to foundations, or to even your own blood, your family and friends. This will go a long way. It'll obviously make someone's life a lot easier, and it'll put a lasting footprint on your life. Lastly, grinding. You have to grind every day. Now, the reason this is separate from working hard is because grinding you don't have to pay for. If you're working hard, obviously that's good. You can end up paying someone to work for you, but grinding is a separate category. Grinding can look any type of different way, whether you're paying someone a little cheaper to go ahead and do a big task for you, so you end up making a percentage of profit, or you end up just doing it yourself. Everyone's grind is different. Don't let someone knock that off you. These are some reasons why law of attraction works, and it's a thin line and a thick line at the same time. Let us know down below what law of attraction you think is the most important step and what law of attraction step you're going to use for your future life. Guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm signing off, and as always, see y'all later.